Alright, hey, what's going on, everybody? It is time for the weekly review. This video is going to come out Sunday. I'm recording it Saturday, but we're going to review the week. So every week, I like to take a look at the loads I did that week, total them up, look at my expenses for the week, and just take like a snapshot of how the business did for 1 week. And remember, we're running power only in California, trying to stay in California. Got to get my miles down in California for a number of reasons. You're going to have to check other videos if you really want the explanation on that. So we did 4 loads this week, which is like, this was like kind of my idea of like the bare minimum. And this is why I thought I could make it out on my own authority, was a week like this week. It's just like, it hit all my markers. And remember, we did the first load was Sunday night. We went and picked it up. Actually, I had to leave Sunday morning to go pick it up because it delivered Sunday night. Or no, that's right. It delivered early Monday morning, but I wanted to get down there and sleep so that I could deliver after taking 10 off. So anyway, we went from Santa Clara, and we slept in Hesperia and then delivered in Riverside. That was a Convoy load. That load paid $900, and we bid on that load, and we secured that load on like the previous like Tuesday or Wednesday. We had already secured that load for Sunday night. So it worked out. You know, it got me down into LA. The LA market is usually a lot stronger. When I was looking for a load coming back after delivering in Riverside, and then after delivering in Riverside, I had to drop the Convoy trailer off in Moreno Valley. So actually, I was looking in Moreno Valley, and I saw a Amazon load pop up, which Amazon loads have been really low on the rate. So I haven't, this was my first Amazon load this week. So on Monday afternoon, I hooked up to an Amazon load, and I took it up to Sacramento, delivered it. We got just under $12.50. I'm rounding out all the numbers. Okay, I do round numbers. So we got $12.50 on the rate on that one to go up to Sacramento. We spent the night in Sacramento. We looked for another load Tuesday morning. Tuesday was dead, like no loads. So we went to the house. Wednesday morning, we got a load. We got a load from through Ashley's Furniture Logistics. Ashley's Furniture, I went and picked up an empty trailer for them. Once again, it was $900. Took it down to Redlands, California, which is in that same general area, the Inland Empire, they call it. So it was down in that area. And then we stayed down there Thursday, and we were looking for loads, and we had a couple leads on loads. And there was one load that I should have taken. If I could like replan my whole week, I would have taken that load on Thursday. I thought I had a load for like over $2,000 going to Sacramento. So I thought I didn't really take this other load very seriously, but knowing what I know now, that load never materialized. They like took it off the board. They like removed the load or something. And that was for Swift Night brokerage. But what they had counter offered me on a load that was actually going further south from where I was at in Fontana. It was going from Rialto down to the border, and they counter offered me at $12.55. So if I would have booked that load on the website right then, I would have made $12.55 on Thursday, and I still could have gotten the load that I ended up getting for Friday and into Saturday morning, which was this heavy beer load from Van Nuys, California, up to Stockton that paid me $1,200. So all in all, I'm going to show you guys my numbers right now. I'm going to give you guys a little screenshot. Hopefully it comes through. So what we're looking at here is my little snapshot of my week. Okay, so we got the mileage. I actually, at the time of recording, I don't know what my mileage is, but you guys will see it there. what my actual mileage was. Next to that, you see the gross revenue that the truck made. So the gross revenue, it was $4,250 this week. So $4,250. Not a good week. I mean, if we're just being like honest and real, I mean, we missed we really missed 2 days, if you think about it. We didn't get a load on Tuesday, and we didn't get a load on Thursday. We could have done significantly better had we just kept the truck moving, but we were trying to get the good rates, the best rates. We were trying to go for the home runs instead of taking singles and doubles. So sometimes when you swing for the fences, you strike out. And I struck out a couple times this week. So $4,250. And then next to that, you see I have my insurance cost broken down to my weekly payment, which is $295. That empty space is for when I have my trailer. That'll be my trailer cost. But now that I'm running, since I'm running power only right now, I don't have any any trailer cost. $790 for the truck payment per week. Ugh, right? That's crazy. And that leaves us with fuel. So we fueled, and we still have over a half tank of fuel. So I believe that's what we had to start the week, though. So pretty much a fairly accurate fuel number, which is pretty high, is $13.74. I guess I didn't round that number, did I? That's like an actual number. So $13.74, which leaves us, let's see. Yeah, leaves us with $17.91. $17.91. I call it operating profit. It's like after fuel, truck payment, insurance, all of those sorts of things. So next to that, I just have $75 a week comes out for heavy road tax and registration every single week. It's a flat amount, comes out every single week, no matter what. And then next to that, I've just been taking out $125 a week for basically for oil changes and routine maintenance. Once I have some better weeks, there's going to be not only the routine maintenance fund, but also a repair fund, and possibly a trailer fund, so I can buy a trailer, because you need to be setting money aside, man. I'm not making enough right now, and the truck's brand new, so I'm not that worried about it. It's got 4,000 miles on it right now, so I'm not like worried about things breaking. Everything's covered under warranty and all that. So I have a little window of time before I really have to start buckling down for my repairs and all that. Really, saving up all the money. So once, hopefully this next week and the week after, and then especially after we get our trailer, we'll be able to really stack some money up in an account to set aside for repairs. Because you gotta be ready. You gotta be ready. So anyway, so $17.91, subtract the $200 that we're setting aside for those kind of ongoing things that we'll always be setting money aside for, and that leaves me with just under $1,600 to do what I need to do with, and that is what I would say. It's a net, meaning I can go home with it and take it and pay my bills with it and all of that, but it's not a true net in like a P&L sheet type of a way, because there's additional costs that aren't figured into this whole thing. Food and travel costs. I bought a couple load straps. There's some additional costs that I'm not taking out of that. So I don't want you guys to think like, oh shoot, $1,600 and he took 2 days off. Like, no, it's if we took all of my deductions out, all of the things that will end up getting written off by the end of the year and all that, I probably made under $1,000 this week. I mean, let's just be real. So yeah, don't get it twisted, but you know, those costs are kind of hidden a little bit, at least from you guys. I don't keep a running tally of all those things. I kind of let them stack up a little bit and then do them on a monthly or quarterly basis, where I go in and I, you know, deduct all of my tax write-offs and deductions. But yeah, anyway, so that's what we're looking at right there. You guys see the it's like I said, this is what I imagined would be my baseline week when I first started doing, you know, when I first started doing research to go out on my own authority. I thought, this is the baseline, and if this is the baseline, I can survive on this. Barely, but I can survive on this. You know, and then it goes from there. If I would have got the $2,300 load yesterday instead of this $1,200 load yesterday, this would obviously look a little bit better. I would have put in a few more miles, would have burned a little bit more fuel, but I would have had the revenue to show for it. So anyway, that's this week's weekly review. I will catch you guys on the next load next week, and all that's left to say is love you guys. Peace.